Hello CMT teachers, I hope you're enjoying the summer and having fun with your students, and I hope you can have even more fun this week when you do some teacher development activities. I'm going to propose 3 activities. Choose one of them. It won't take you more than an hour, don't worry, but it will give your teaching a developmental twist this week, and at the end of the week we will discuss that when we have a chat online about it. The 3 activities are all in my book, The Developing Teacher, and I've attached a PDF to the email message you've got, so you can actually refer to the book versions of these. But what I'm going to do here in the video is just briefly explain them to give you an idea and a taster of what they're like. Activity 1 is called My Favorite Teacher, and it involves you thinking about a teacher who you admire or has influenced you, or you remember from your school days, or some educational experience you've had that's really had an impact on you, and you reflect on what it is about that teacher exactly, the qualities and the way that person taught that were important to you, and how that has impacted on you as a teacher. Okay, and that's on page excuse me, I'm just going to check, page 27 of the book. Activity 2 is called 3 Against 1. And this is about getting feedback from students, and it proposes a very simple way to get some feedback from the learners in your class. Basically, you get them to produce a piece of paper like this with 3 smiley faces and a neutral face, okay, and then by each face you ask the students to write a comment. So they write 3 positive things about the lesson and then 1 suggestion or comment. The premise of this activity is it's much easier for people to give you honest feedback if they say positive things, at least before they make the suggestion. And it's also very good for you to know the positive things in the lesson. Even if they don't have any suggestions, you want to know what they like. Okay, more details of that, 3 Against 1, the activity is called, on page 41 of the book, so check that out in the attached PDF if you like the idea of that one. The 3rd activity is called Correction Traffic Lights, and this is an activity that again involves you with your students and experimenting with different approaches to error correction. Some students like loads of correction, some students like none, some might want some. The principle of the Correction Traffic Light activity is you experiment with giving loads of correction, okay, which is the green light. So the students who are in a green light treatment get corrected on everything, a red light treatment where they're corrected on nothing, and a kind of amber treatment where they can be corrected when you think it matters. Now you can either force this issue by just nominating different groups and in a speaking activity treating the different groups that way, or you can ask the students themselves which approach they would like, and they can put a little label on themselves or a little counter on their desk, red, green or orange, and you treat them in that way. So if a student puts the red there, you never correct them. If they put the green, you correct them all the time. And the idea is this is just a way of experimenting in your class with correction and getting students involved with that, and it may lead to a discussion afterwards. Okay, again, more details of that in the book. Correction Traffic Lights is on page 46. Okay, remember, just choose one of these things. You can do all 3 if you want, but you only have to do one, and be prepared to come along and chat about it online, okay, at later in the week, at the date we agreed. Okay, look forward to chatting to you then, and good luck this week.